Hey guys, welcome to another video for Simonvideo.com, and my name is Simon Tay, and today I'm going to do another live show for Clash of Clans for the Simonvideo.com, and this is made by fans for fans, right? So basically today I'm going to talk about all the shoutouts that is posted in my Facebook group, facebookgroup.com slash groups slash Simonvideo. Yeah. Well, let me get down to, and of course do a lot of those, what do you call that, top donor based review for my four clans, Simonvideo, Simonvideo.com, Simonday78, and Simonday78 Bravo. And of course I'm gonna do a little bit of question and answer. If people have any questions, can feel free to post your questions in the Facebook group. If you're not in my Facebook group, you can post it in the comments in the YouTube section, and I'll try my best to answer as much as possible. Right, so what else? Just to double check, is the audio all right? Let me see if, yeah, the audio is all right. Safe. And who else is in the live show? Let me see. Okay, so currently there's let me refresh the comments. There's nobody in the comments right now. Anybody in the comments, please put in the YouTube, and I'll try to answer you. But in the meantime, I'll answer question and shout out on the Facebook group. Let me do a screen share to the. Oh, in the meantime, you can also tag Simonvideo in Twitter, and your questions will be sent to the left side of this video, as you can see from here. That way, I can actually answer your questions in real time. Right, so the first question of the day, let me see if I can do a zoom in so that you can see much better. Okay, so this video I hope to go about 30 minutes. If not, I'll extend it to about 1 hour, but I try not to because sometimes it's a little bit too long. And this is my clan, Simonvideo, Simonvideo.com, Simonday78, and Simonday78B. Note the trophy requirements. I already kicked out like 10 lowest donors about 3 p.m. today. So every 2 weeks I'll be kicking off about 10 lowest donors. So to make way for you guys to join at the end of the live show at about 7:30 p.m. Singapore time exactly. Right, so the first shout out is by Fernando Ng. Clan name is BDTP, so it's Bravo Delta Tango M Philippine, and the symbol is a rainbow color symbol, and the info is level 90 with level 6 archers and 50% level 8 walls, and must be active and combo hero level 10 plus. So this is the requirements to join. And the next by Ryan Vernon is, the clan name is Rising Tides. Rising Tides, I believe, is one word. The symbol is blue background with white wave. Okay, it's a requirement for info is level 3 archers and level 40 to join, and must be active, donate, and respect the leader and co-leader and elders, and you'll get along with us fine. Right, so Kelvin Hu, he is the top donor. Unfortunately, he's disqualified because there's some arguments with another member of the clan, and the other member of the clan unfortunately have to leave the clan because he used vulgarities. But next time, if you want to be a top donor, try not to argue in the clan, and try to donate anything other than the goblins, giants, and of course the wall breakers. And anything else is all right, but if you think it is not all right, you can compete with them by donating something else that can give you the top donor. Right, so Nicholas Lee, why don't you start playing Knights and Dragons again? Okay, basically Knights and Dragons I resetted once I update my iOS, and I basically lost all the progress of the game, and I don't really feel like restarting it again, but I might pick it up maybe sometime later when I got enough time to do reviews. But in the meantime, I hope to actually start up something new, like something interesting, like a new game. Okay, so the first review of this base, let me see if I can zoom out and see whether I can make it a nice review. Okay, this base is basically amazing base, but a little bit too maze, I think. Uh, okay, from here I can see the mortar is in a good triangle formation in the center location. X-bow is quite balanced as well. The air defense is in the second layer, pretty alright. And I can see there's very good use of the, what do you call that, the spring traps in the pathway in between two buildings. The unfortunate thing is spring traps can only stop a single type of unit in this kind of scenario. That means if you do this, only goblins will stop when in traveling from one direction and stop giant in another direction. So my suggestion is to put this spring trap maybe somewhere here at the corner, in between both the this air defense and the resource, so that both the troops of giants and goblins will stop on top of it and will not proceed on bypassing it. Goblins will run very fast, and giant will only spring trap maybe one giant if the giant moving in this direction going towards the elixir storage. So it really depends on you. I'm not very picky on this will be sufficiently like 50% effectiveness, but if you want 100% effectiveness, that means like 5 or 6 goblins standing on it. That will have to be a little bit amendment, but it should be alright. For the resource elixir collector, and is good. Good is because it's spread out very well on all over, so it is very hard for the goblins to rush. And for any giants to walk around, this is a good base because the giants will walk one big round to go to another place, one big round to go to another location, giving the chance for the cannons and archers to give a lot of damage. The unfortunate thing is the balancing of the cannons 1, 2, 3. The other one is here 4 and 5 is a little bit widespread, but not very as balanced as I could think of. If you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 archers, make sure you make it a balanced pentagon shape. Google online what is a pentagon shape and you'll get an idea what it is. Try to cover all directions equally. But all in all, I feel this is a very nice maze base with a farming in idea. This could definitely take a lot of damage before the enemy can get, let's say, the whole place taken out. However, if like my base, any farming base, if you, let's say, are not active for a few days, all the traps are being triggered and your expo are run out of ammo, this base will be easily conquered and all the resource taken out. Okay, so next one. What's your favorite YouTuber beside myself? Let me see. I think the best YouTuber, the first one I come across is Flemmy. Flemmy, Chief Pet from Play Clash of Clans. Lieutenant Nixon last time. But the rest, I'm not very quite sure. I heard of a few. I actually put them into the my YouTube channel as a connection at the side of the channel so that people can subscribe. I do not really like actively go and watch other people's videos because I do not want to fall into the category that like the latest video on the history of cheating. The reason why I refrain from watching others because I might get inspired by them and do videos that's very similar. So I try very hard not to watch them until I can come up with something new or inspired by something else other than other people Clash of Clans videos. I hope not to duplicate the effort of others, but if I got something else additional to add, I will try to add it on. Right, so the next video, the next shoutout is by Han Jie. Clan name is Simonvideo. Huh? This is my clan. Symbol is white and red. Good evening to you, Simon, and YouTube. Just trying to max out my base and become the first champion in Simonvideo. Happy live showing, Simon. Thank you very much, Han Jie. Basically, I believe my clan do not need additional additional shout out, but thank you very much for the shout out, Han Jie. And the next map, before I jump to this, I'll try to do a top bonus base review, and this is let me skip to. Yep, the first person that I want to do a review on is Nerdy. Nerdy is from Simonvideo.com clan, which is my clan, with 2,955 donation. Impressive number of donation. Okay, this base is let me take a quick look. It's a farming base with the town hall on the outside, with a little bit of explosive on the outside. Actually, one giant bomb will be sufficient. If you put too many giant bombs, the high chance of being triggered at that one location is very high, so it'll be a bit of waste in terms of the giant bombs. I prefer if you put the giant bomb in somewhere like another entrance over the bottom left side. That will be another way to stop the enemy from progressing. And one thing about placing of your town hall is not a random position. Try to think of a way that you can actually place it near the dual end of the mortar. That means the coverage of the mortar is maybe around here and around here. So try to put it right at the entrance of either one of these locations. Putting your town hall will be a very nice position, because after the enemy destroy your town hall, the double mortar CMOL attack will be a very devastating effect to the troops, incoming troops, and of course together with the rest of the cannons and archers. One thing to note is let me see what else I can see from here. The air defense is second layer. It's alright. One thing I do not like is your gold storage is a little bit too inside, but it is perfectly alright to be put inside, but it's really up to you. Let me see. Okay, your wizard tower is not exactly a square shape formation, but it's perfectly alright. Cannon, your cannon is a little bit weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's in a pentagon shape. It's quite alright. Archers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, the archer is quite alright. So this base is definitely something to be afraid of. But unfortunately, it's not an amazing base. So a lot of the traps, for example, it's not 100% effective. The traps over the top left and the top right is not 100% effective. The most they can trigger maybe 1 or 2 troops, maybe 1 giant, and the rest will really based on luck, how lucky you are. The idea of the town hall on the top side, if they attack here, so maybe this is not a good place to put it. Just like I mentioned the place, and of course put a lot of traps there, and that will give you almost 100% effectiveness of the spring traps and all that. This is a pretty alright Town Hall 9 base design. If you guys are interested, you can give it a try. But you notice the giant bombs and the air-seeking mine or air bombs. It's really by chance whether or not they will put it there. Yeah, maybe 1 troop, 1 giant, maybe 1 giant plus 1 wall breakers, and then the giant bomb will be triggered. And there's a lot of ways of giant bomb over that side. Yeah, if you are putting an amazing base, it'll be much easier to lure the enemy. For example, if you open a hole behind somewhere here, and if they put some attack archers or barbarians, they'll have to go 1 round and go into the entrance, and that will basically lure the enemy to walk a longer path while your archers, cannon, and something else will actually attack them. Right. And of course, your spring traps. You have to take note where you place them, because if the enemy is not walking towards the spring traps, they are only by chance they will step on it. Otherwise, there's no chance. There's one trick about placing spring traps. I give you one example. How do you place your spring traps effectively? One thing is to identify where your troops will go. So if you want to know where your troops will run to, for example, it's a little bit laggy. Okay, so if you place one of your army camp and drag all the way to the other side, and you try to notice where the goblins run, you can notice the goblin run right through the spring trap, this one right through another spring trap, and the top part, it doesn't matter, they actually break through. So to emphasize again, I try to do it one more time. Notice where they run when you try to move your army camp. They run right through the spring trap over here, and they run through another spring trap over the outside, another spring trap over here as well, to go to the army camp. So that is one way to find out where the enemy will run to when you are building a base. So if your spring traps are not in location where the troops are running through, it is almost like 0% that the enemy will step on it. Right, the same thing goes to the bombs and everything. You can use this to test it out. Okay, so let's get back to the shoutouts. Let me see. Let me get rid of this one. Okay. Okay, let's get back to the shoutout. The next shoutout is Cal Zarif KZ. Can give me advice on my base. Okay, this base, let me see. The mortar is in a triangle formation, is balanced. Unfortunately, the site is not well protected. So let me think of one thing about the T-junction break. You see it here on the top right side and the top left side, there's this T-junction break. That means they can use one single giant and one single wall breaker to break two sections of the base, and then they use another wall breaker to break the second layer, and the third to break this layer as well. So and the fourth, they'll go straight in. So this is like four wall breakers. The bottom side is okay. This is a trophy base with the town hall in the middle of the base. You'll get attacked multiple times per offline. So if you want trophy so bad, you will have to prepare to lose a lot of resources while you sleep. So to take note of that. The reason why people expose town hall is to get a free shield for the first attack, and basically you'll be safe for 8 hours max, or 9 hours. From here on, you can see your air defense is quite low, or you're upgrading 2 air defense at the same time. That is a no. Remember, mortar and air defense and archers, try not to upgrade the same tower at the same time, because usually the enemy will see that as a weakness. And let's say they have multiple dragons, oh, you got 3 air defense upgrading at the same time. Try not to do that. A lot of minions will kind of overwhelm you very easily. Even though you have archers, but archers is one shot, one kill. May not be able to handle such a big load of enemies. And this is a Town Hall 8. You are slightly premature in terms of the upgrading. But try to upgrade everything before you upgrade your Town Hall 9 for the next upgrades. The next thing is your trophies is a little bit too high for your current state. Try to lower it down to maybe 1500, maybe, I don't know. What else? Cannon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is in the pentagon shape, but not exactly balanced. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's balanced. Archers is alright. Wizards is alright. Again, the spring traps, if you put multiple spring traps in a sequence, yes, you'll get 100% by going through a pathway. Unfortunate thing is, goblins will trigger the first spring trap and then run to the second one and trigger the second one as well. So one goblin can waste two spring trap or three maybe before it, all the spring traps are being triggered and it'll be a bit waste. So my preference is to put like multiple pathway to have one spring trap in one pathway. That will be able to increase the performance of the spring traps. The next thing is, okay, so someone actually tweeted here, hi Simon, review my base, I'm a big fan. KJ, for official KJSP, please put an attachment to your screenshot of your base so that I'll be able to see. Okay, that's for this Cal Zarif KZAC base. What else? Okay, I think there's a lot of base to review. Guys, I will give you an offline review of your base. Unfortunately, Brian Kwa, so sorry, because I got like 3 more top donor base review. Shout out to George Nabi Bakum. Clan name is Phonic Slayer. Symbol is red on the right, white on the left with the jazz line in the middle. Info level 50, level 3 archers. Chatty, donate, and request friendly. Taylor Swine. Okay, I'll have to skip through this. I'll give you a review later. So sorry, Taylor Swine. Ramis Malik. The clan name is Beauty of the Clash. Beauty of the Clash is the Beauty of the Clash. All right, so the clan name is Beauty of the Clash. Guys, when you're putting your shout out, you can actually shift enter during a shout out in the comments, and your carriage return to the next line. Symbol is red, yellow, fire in it, and info is recruiting and be free to join from any range. I'm a level 89 co-leader. Okay, Kelvin Hu again. Clan name Aussie Fury. Aussie Fury. The symbol is green/yellow squares. Info 1000 trophies to join. Need to be loyal, respectful. The clan rules lower trophies can join upon request via Facebook private messages. Josh Finland, my admin on my Facebook group. Okay, Civil Amat. Do you watch football? If yes, what's your favorite club? I do not watch football that much anymore. Ever since I cut the cable, unfortunately, and I know this is a big hoo-ha, but a lot of football fans might be screaming at me right now. But the cost of cables are really high. All the EPLs things in Singapore is awesomely expensive. So I try to cut it out. And my previous favorite, the football club is Manchester United, which is coincidentally the same favorite match. I mean the club of my friends as well. Sorry, I will review your base in the next one. Audio is good, Simon. Okay, thank you very much, Josh Finnan. Let's jump to the comments on. Yep, on the what do you call it? This is the YouTube comments. Welcome, Bini Bojamin. Yes, Po Ching Li. Where? Let me see if I can zoom in. I cannot zoom in this. Can I? I think yes. I can zoom it in. Yes. Bobby, Bob, Jimmy, Po Ching Li, where it says live. Which channel will review in Singapore? What do you mean? Which channel? Not what I expected to be. David V. Okay. So who else? Jules B is here. Can you please rate my clan name, Matt Bros? I will try to review next time. Maybe just send it to my Facebook and direct to me. And my Facebook group is facebook.com/groups/Simonvideo. Shout out to Clan Monkey Loving. Name is Cold Blooded. Simon, can you remind me my base again? I have to say sorry. I got like 3 more base to review. Gusty Kashi. David V, official KJSP. I believe you just sent me the screenshot on the left side. And Joshua Vincent, thank you very much. Win Lupang, hello there. Hi Win Lupang. And Who else is here? Lars Van de Frost. Hey Simon. Hey Lars Van de Frost. 3 a.m. So sorry about that. Okay, so Horse 666 Abel is here as well. Okay, so what else? Po Chi Ling. Sorry. Um, Hi Andrew Liang. Okay, now I'm gonna jump to the this review for my top donor base review, and this is Meta Sir from Simonvideo 78 clan with 2,910 trophies. I did skip through unknown, which is Calvin Hu. He did get the top donor, unfortunately for the debacle last time. He is disqualified because of arguments in the clan. Okay, so this particular base, you can see this is my Town Hall 7 base design, almost exactly the same, except there's no traps on the outside of the base. That means the enemy will get a very nice shot of the Town Hall after attacking the this hidden Tesla. The enemy troops will be depleted to a certain extent, and after that they'll go into the base, and there's a lot of spring traps in between the cross junction. And notice the cross junction. This is the idea where I'm talking one defensive structures, one resource. So the enemy go from any direction over here. They will stop on top of the spring traps regardless whether they are goblins or giants. They will stop on top of the spring trap, giving a full 100% 15 spaces of spring trap effectiveness. That means 3 giants maximum of 15 goblins or 15 barbarians. They'll step on top of it and then jump, get a higher percentage of spring trap off. And I know this base is not 100% effective against high level troops because it's a Town Hall 7, so do expect to be wiped out easily if your towers are not fully upgraded, for example, and your mortar as well. But this is a very balanced way of positioning with the pentagon shaped cannons. You can see very clearly the pentagon shape. The archers also is in the pentagon shape as well. Very, very clear. You do not need to actually strain your eyes, and you can see the positioning of the towers. Now it's 7:27, so by now maybe a few delay the clan will be open up for people to join. Okay, so for this base, if you're interested, you can actually take a look. Metal Sir from the clan 7078. Right, so this is a good base. And the next base to review is by Yongo. Yongo is from Simonvideo clan, one of my better clan, I think. Yeah, he got a donation of whopping 3,380 donation, which is awesome. This is another farming base. One strange thing is, guys, when you are upgrading or repairing or whatever, your hidden Tesla or any kind of buildings that is upgrading, do not put it on the outside, because if you are far away from your defensive structures, they are basically bait for reinforcement troop and heroes like Barb King and Archer Queen. So if they lure your Archer Queen out, for example, or your Barbarian King over here, they can actually lure them out to the outside and being destroyed by for Barbarian King 2 minions and a few barbarians and archers very easily. So do not put your upgrading buildings too far away from your defensive structures, even though they are temporarily not usable as a defensive structures. Right, so you can see this is a very nice air defense in the center. A little bit too close to the center, but it's alright in a sense, because if you put too far away, it may not be effective. This is very debatable. Sometimes very debatable. Sometimes if you put like in the outer second layer, air defense is too spread out, it might not be effective against mass dragon attack, maybe or balloon and minions attack. But in this position, it also have slight chance of being bashed through by hot riders and then destroy the center of the base, and anything is possible at that point of time. So be very careful. Okay, I'm gonna open up my clan for free to join and continue this review. Hold on a minute. Let me do this very quickly. To open up to free to join, 78 will be free to join. Let me see, edit, free to join, and edit, free to join. Anyone can join. Edit, site delay, and open up to edit and free to join. Anyone can join. And while my desktop application, which is my Genie Motion, let me open up the Clash of Clans for you guys to see, and open up to free to join as well while I donate some troops to my clanmates. Some archers. Okay, so let me open up the clan to free to join. Guys, 78B is my Genie Motion, which clashes often. I'm seeking a additional device so I can play on iPod Touch or iPad Mini or some sort. But in the meantime, I may not be so active, but do support this clan for zero trophies requirement, because it is very nice clan if you have someone to help you out in this Clash of Clans. So do join 78 Bravo as well. Okay, let's get back to the this review. And one thing about this town hall, this particular design, is the wall section is a little bit waste. You notice there's a lot of cross junction of the walls, a lot of intersection of the walls. Although yes, I agree, it does require multiple times of the wall breakers to break through. Maybe the first one break 2 layers, the second one they have to break 1 layer or 2 layer, and the next one again another layer. So the staggering of the walls are okay, but it just takes up too much walls, and you leave a lot of buildings on the outside of the base, leaving like some of the gold mines, which if you use your walls effectively, all these can be within the walls. So at Town 9, it should cover majority of the resource within the walls, but because of the random sectioning of your base, it may not be so easy for you. And one thing, your spring trap is in. Okay, so spring traps, try not to leave a gap in between the spring trap and another buildings. The same thing goes to here. The reason why is even barbarians can walk right past the spring traps and only trigger for the following barbarian at the back to be spring trap off the base. So do not put a gap right in between the spring trap. Try to put at least 1 or 2 buildings beside the spring trap to have a high effectiveness of your spring traps. Right. So what else? Cannons in pentagon shape. The wizard in pentagon shape. Okay. So everything is in order. Guys, when you are deciding to build your base, try to put your towers in the right balance position, and then place the walls. But unfortunately for this case, you also need to visualize where you place the walls, otherwise it'll be very random, and this is the result of the design idea. Designing Clash of Clans base is basically is like an artistic thing. Try to make it balanced, and like if you know Tai Chi, you have to maintain a balance. Okay, so the next base I want to review is from 78B. Let me see the photo stream. Yep, this is the one, I think so. Yep. Transform, and there it is. JOS 57 JO53 spacebar 7 from the 78 Bravo clan. And this is a 0 trophies requirement to join, and he got 1,405 trophies, which is amazing. Usually people at this level is very hard to get high trophies. But this is, I believe, is a Town Hall 7, if I'm not wrong. Let me press done. Okay, so what I can see from here is, okay, the mortar is balanced, the air defense is balanced. Unfortunately, the archers is a bit weird. Did I miss some archers? Maybe at this point of time you should have three. Yeah, three archers. One, two, three. That is not exactly a full equilateral triangular. It's like a sharp triangle. So certain part of the area over here is not covered very well. Not very balanced in a way. Equilateral triangle is all direction is equal distance from each other. So try to place in such a way that the the arches are in the equal distance from each other. That will cover all direction. And what else? Some of the buildings on the over the top side is a little bit too. Did I cover my? Ah man, I think I did. Sorry about that. My Genie Motion is actually covering my review. So like I said, the the three direction equilateral triangle is the part where you need to position your three towers in equal distance from each other. This will actually help in covering all directions, and try not to put buildings too far away from your defensive structure. For example, your cannon have a certain range, right? So you try to gauge the range plus a little, because the archers can shoot from a distance, maybe three or four space away. So for example, this cannon might be able to cover just outside this army camp. And the archers, if you place on the outside, you'll notice that they can evade this cannon attack and shoot this army camp off with one single troop. I always like to put my buildings closer to the defensive structures outside the wall, because the range of your archers might not be able to cover all the buildings outside if you place it too far. Another thing is your elixir collector gold mine. Yeah, the gold mine over here, and elixir collector and elixir collector and gold mine is clustered too close together. Usually I ask people to actually spread it apart, putting a non-resource building right in between them, so that you spread it out and do not place the same type of resource in one single direction. For example, I really want gold, and you are lazy farming target, you are not active for a while, and all your resource in the gold mine. I'll potentially focus my attack on the bottom, on the right, and the top, and I just give up at about 50%, and your base is done for me. And I get all your resource in terms of the goal I wanted if you place too close together. So try to spread them out. Other than that, your walls is okay, but your spring traps, again, you place everything, all the spring traps together, the effectiveness of the spring traps will diminish over that small section of the wall. So if the enemy attack here, what makes it less effective is if the enemy attack from the top side, then your spring trap will be wasted. It's not 100% effective. So think about it and see if you can come up with an idea to place it at a position that is 100% effective in all directions. So for spring traps, the idea is 4 directions. Try to think in that sense, and pathway. Think of pathway and right beside a resource and a defensive towers. Right. So basically that's for this base review. Let's get back to the shout outs and question and answer. Let me see. It's not over yet. Now 7:39. Po Chingling, so can you make a live show with Play Clash of Clans? Po Chingling, I haven't heard from Play Clash of Clans for any collab yet, so I'm not quite sure. Maybe there will be a chance. Maybe I'll do an interview kind of thing, but I have not done it yet before. Okay, so I tried to review some of the base. Okay, from the Twitter, I did ask you guys to tweet me, so I'm going to do one last one. For KJ, from the official KJSP, actually sent a screenshot, which is a very nice one. quite clear. Okay, from here you can see I think this is a trophy based with the Town Hall at the Center. Definitely get a lot of attack during the offline time. I analyze about 3 to 4 times attack, maximum maybe 4 times. You get attack and overwhelm on the 5th, maybe. You get a lot of trophies and you lose a lot of trophies at the end. And you lose the most resource in this situation. Um, what I can say is try to balance your archers. Your archers is 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not very balanced. It doesn't cover all the direction very equally. Try to make it a square formation for the archers. The cannon is 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, not very balanced. Yeah, the cannon is balanced. The cannon is in a very clear pentagon shape. Mortar is alright. Guys, when you are thinking of defending something, try to think of what buildings you want to defend. First thing is Spell Factory is not of any value to really defend. There's no value to the Spell Factory. Try not to put within the walls. Try to replace with one of the Elixir Collector or Gold Mine. Clan Castle is okay to put within the walls. Usually are let them to put in the center so that it will not be easily triggered, so that you will not waste your Clan Castle troops so easily on the first attack. But it really depends on you whether or not you defend your Town Hall or the Clan Castle. Clan Castle is just whether or not you want to waste the reinforcement troops. The same thing goes to the Barbarian King, but Barbarian King is alright. They will replenish very easy, very quickly. And but Clan Castle troops within the first attack you'll be wasted, and the second attack you will not have any reinforcement troops when you are sleeping. Right, so that is for this base review. Try to balance your archers. A good thing is your resource is spread out very equally. Again, do not put the same type of resource in one direction. You can see your elixir, although it's spread out, but I can easily focus one attack in one single direction and take out a majority of the resource that I wanted to take out. So try to mix them up like alternate elixir and gold alternately. Do not put it in one direction so easily. Right, let's see what else. Okay, this is a very long 42 minutes live show, so I'm gonna end it right here. Let me see, do you guys have any other questions before I go? Let me see what else. Okay, one more. This Carry Zarif KZ was my favorite troop. My favorite troop is definitely barbarians and archers and goblins. This 3 is the basic troops that I cannot live without. Without them, I will not be able to farm troops, and it'll be very very hard for me to actually upgrade without them. If you are true players, these 3 troops is your favorites, including Giant, because they are the basic troops that actually make up most of the strategies of attacking. So let's get down to the last part, is to thank you guys for watching this video and of course participating in the asking questions and reviews of your villages and everything, and of course join my clans after the 7:30 p.m. Remember, when you join my clans, try to be nice, don't be rude, do not use profanity. It's very very hard for admin or leaders to actually handle such situation. I try not to kick people out, but because it's not very nice, and I usually warn you guys not to be rude. And if happen you are constantly rude, then I have to ask you to leave or kick you out, unfortunately. Do not donate giant goblins or wall breakers. That is essential. I have to repeat this again and again for new members to come in. After this, I'll be kicking the 10 lowest donors in 2 weeks time on the 16th of March. So to take note, if you are newcomers into the clan and you notice that it's near to 16th of March, try to leave the clan and join back on the 16th of March, 7:30 p.m. sharp. and in that case you will not be kicked off and be banned like 48 or 24 hours, right? So what else is important? Yeah, there's two giveaway. One is the Xbox and the iPad mini giveaway by Ad Bounty. If you guys remember, go check it out in my YouTube channel, Simondays, the youtube.com/Simondays78. And of course, the $50 iTunes gift cards donated by Andrew Chu. Do not hassle him for iTunes gift cards, please. He is an individual who likes my show, my YouTube channel, and just donated the iTunes gift cards. But he's not a charity kind of thing. He's not like super rich. So try not to hassle him for iTunes gift cards. I myself is not rich as well, so I can't give up money like throw it to the air. One thing I'll suggest to everyone who are struggling with money is to try to earn it. If you notice that I do not spend money on gems that much, because you have to think in an intelligent way of playing games. What is the most intelligent way to play games is to game the system and earn money from playing the game. So how do you do that? That is the question you have to think about it tonight. And I'll talk to you guys on the 16th of March on the live show, and of course all my YouTube channels. I'll keep creating more videos regardless whether they are Clash of Clans or not. Do let me know what you want me to do, and maybe challenge me with something else. Right, so basically that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching Simon's video. Have a nice day. See ya. Bye-bye. Oh, a lot of shadows.